What's going on? It's Greg Campbell doing something different tonight. Playing around with an Overdrive pedal that I actually got this Christmas, and it's amazing. Right here, let's see if we can get it in the frame here, up close and personal. This is a Dead Pony Overdrive designed by Protone Pedals. It's after the Djent market, the progressive metal guys out there. I like this for one reason. There's a lot of killer pedals out there on the market, but this right here, you don't sacrifice the low end. You don't get the ice picky highs and the shrilliness that you get in other pedals. It doesn't color your tone, but what it does is it boosts the living hell out of it. This is a very angry sounding pedal, and considering I'm a big fan of the angry tones, wait till you hear this thing. I'll bust out just basic cleans and stuff like that, and then some, 16th note grooves and Djent type riffs and stuff. And normally I'm in C sharp for most of my original music that you hear on my page and my channel and whatnot on Facebook. Today we're in B. So just to intensify how this increases your high end but doesn't sacrifice the lows, and it's extremely tight and well focused. So let's put it back over here very carefully, of course. I take care of all my gear, pamper it, air dust it, whatever. If you're a gear geek, you gotta take care of your stuff. But let's get right to it. Let's go ahead and first of all, everybody wants to hear the clean. Going through a Randall RD20 all-tube amplifier designed by Mark Fortin, and this is just a bare bones clean. Just a beautiful little clean. This is with the boost setting on the amp with the clean. This is with the Dead Pony Overdrive. You can hear how it really brings the tone to the forefront, and it's pushing the front end of the amp over the top, just even in a clean setting. Let's do it with some slower picking. Dead Pony Overdrive. There you have it. That's your cleans. You can see how it really brightens it up, adds a little hair, a little dirt in there, but it's not changing and coloring the tone of the amp, which is impressive. Well, let's get right to it. Let's jam some gritty, heavy lows. This is the Randall amp, red channel, no boost. Mike Fortin boost on the Randall head. Dead Pony Overdrive. This is a very, very high output pedal, or high gain, I should say. But I'm really liking the fact that the way I have the knobs adjusted tonight, my volume is at about 2 o'clock. The tone is at about 2 o'clock. But the drive, if you had a 1 through 10 setting, I guess it's barely on 2. That was just the Randall Dead Pony. That is an angry chug going on there. I mean, it's vicious. It's ridiculous. This is a sick pedal. Protone Pedals is a made in the U.S. company. They're all made by hand. Incredible products. You got guys like Keith Merrow and Misha using this stuff. A lot of guys in the progressive metal or the Djent scene or black metal. All sorts of guys using it for all different purposes. But let's go ahead and do some single note, just heavy riffing, and see if it keeps that tight focus low end, keeps that snarl in the mid range, and that high end, that bite that you get in the chord. Dead Pony is engaged. I'm really liking it. One thing I want to discuss, you can also back off the noise a little bit by using noise gate. I'm using a fret wrap. I don't usually use a noise gate unless I'm really cranked up. I'm in the home studio tonight, so we got it really loud, but it's not really loud, if you know what I'm saying. But noise gate or just backing off the gain on the pedal. See if you can hear that in the video. Dead Pony Overdrive is off. Dead Pony Overdrive is on. So you got a little noise in there. You can hear it now. The volume on the guitar is cranked up. A little bit of noise. Nothing drastic. definitely pulling off that Djent sound. I'm just kind of jamming sloppy, simple riffs tonight, but just to give you an idea of how wicked this pedal is. I'm really impressed with it. Like I said, there's a lot of cool stuff on the market, a lot of great builders out there. But the reason I really invested my money and time into Protone pedals here is the fact that the sounds I'm hearing from some of these other companies are absolutely phenomenal, but you do lose some of your low end with some of these other Cats pedals out there, or it's pushing the gain over the top so much that the saturation is taking over. Now, of course, you can fine tune and tweak and mess around with your Kemper or whatever you're using, but if you're using a tube amplifier, some of these pedals are great when you dial them in appropriately and get the kind of sounds that you're trying to achieve. But this one, it's kind of a fail-safe, so to speak. Any way I've messed with it, I'm getting sick tones, and the video I'm doing tonight is just dialed into my favorite settings. So I'm going to do some low-end chugs and stuff like that too, so you can hear the rumble. Hopefully with this room tone, I'm just using a Rode microphone and an iPhone. So picture's fine, tone's fine. I mean, I'm not using any post EQs, no post production. You're just hearing me, the guitar, and this amplifier and pedal. Low end chugs, let's see if we can hear how articulate this pedal gets. Doing it for me. That's a sick sound right there. Very angry chugs. I mean, this pedal sounds pissed. It's a great sound. So anyway, hope you guys like this video. Just kind of getting carried away, riffing out with this thing. But I hope you love the tone. Hope you love the vibe. And if you're liking what you hear, Protone pedals. Get yourself one. Thank you. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy what you're hearing.